Hello everyone and welcome to 7 Billion Humans. This is a game from the Tomorrow Corporation, so the same people who did World of Goo, the same company who did Little Inferno and Human Resource Machine, which this is a direct sequel to. Now the premise of this is it's a programming game essentially, like Human Resource Machine was. In that one you had the little guy running around, moving things around, following a program to do a calculation. Produce a sequence of numbers. In this one the robots have taken over, spoilers for the first game, and you have all the humans are now resources for the same principle. You can do parallel processing. So it's an advancement to the same principle. I am probably not going to do the whole game's videos. I'm going to do at least this one episode, maybe a couple of others. But the puzzles will start to get more involved and take longer to do, so I won't do them as videos probably. I never actually finished Human Resource Machine because the puzzles did get quite hard and I didn't want to look up any solutions. Just select your photo. That one, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So... wow, phase 1 is that long? Phase 3, phase 4... I feel like this is longer than Human Resource Machine. Let's go.
Hey, you! Are you a hard-working farmer? Let machines do that for you. Are you a hard-working coal miner, truck driver, or coffee shop employee? Let machines do that for you.
Well, actually...
Tomorrow Cop.
Tastes like progress.
But aren't there any good jobs left for hardworking families like us?
You'll never need to work again. Machines have provided unlimited free energy, unlimited fast, clean transportation, unlimited free nutritious food. You're completely free to do whatever you want. A marvelous modern utopia.
But we want good-paying jobs!
Okay, creating jobs.
You want jobs? You will have jobs. They will be the best jobs. Huge. Believe me, you have never seen so many jobs.
Where can we get these jobs?
Just show up on Monday. The machines have created enough jobs for every single person on the planet and the whole family to enjoy.
I have a PhD in medieval French literature.
Even the most useless skills can be put to work in the new office building visible from space. Congratulations, all 7 billion humans on the planet. You're hired.
Okay. Career milestone 1. You again. Okay. Okay, I think they've changed the programming syntax from the first game. So we're going to step down. Going to pick up the tile, and then we're going to drop the tile, and then we're going to run the program. And they do it in parallel. So presumably there's going to be things like where you get them to walk onto space, one of them's got a cube, one of them hasn't, so you run pick up, the one who isn't standing on one will do nothing, the one who is will pick it up, and then you can do further instructions. I'm expecting stuff like that to come up. Okay. Transport Squad. Okay. Move the entire line of data cubes down by 2 tiles. Okay, so it's going to be step, down, pick up, step, down, twice, and drop. And you can copy the entire code wherever you want. Other rooms, emails, notepad, anywhere. You can copy and paste it. You can put it back in. If you change something, you can paste it back and change your mind. The fact that they've all got individual markers suggests that there could be subroutines where some will go off and others won't. I wonder. He says that all of my Steam games are alphabetised in the top right corner of my desktop. Which means this is the first game alphabetically because it's got a number. Here we go. Completely clear my mind, and also the room. All data queues and workers must... Oh, and the workers. There's infinite holes. Jump. Okay. Jump to a new location. So this is the go-to command. Now, as a programmer, I do not like go-to commands. They look like they're useful, but actually they completely disrupt your program flow. So in proper programming, go-to commands are Satan. But we use them in this game, so we have to learn to deal with them. And you use them to create loops, mainly in this game. So when you want to do a loop, you haven't got a loop command, you just have a jump at the bottom of the loop that goes back up to the top of the loop. So what we're going to use it for here is to make a repeating loop. We're going to say step to the right, pick up, and then we're going to do step to the right, and we're just going to repeat that step to the right. Off we go. Helps if you remember to do a step to the right first. Now if I really wanted to, I can shorten this program even more, and they can complain all they want about having nothing to pick up, and I can just do that. I am an ocean. I am an autumn forest. I am a sunset. I am hungry. Queen of inefficiency. That's probably... solve any puzzle with at least 4 times the number of seconds required by the speed challenge. So now I can do the opposite and do it really fast. Which is that. Important decision. Would you prefer an instant shrieking splattering doom, or going to a really fun office birthday party? Everybody, let's all take a look to our left and to our right. Yeah, because that's not Eternal Doom there. If command. Here we go, conditionals. Oh. If the left equals a data cube. Oh, here we go. So in this case, if left is a data cube, then we want to step left, pick up, and step left as a loop. Otherwise, oh, we could do ands and ors as well. Is there an else case? else step right, pick up, and step right. That's a loop. Oh, this is getting fun. I don't think conditionals are in Human Resource Machine. Little exterminator. Programming is a great skill to learn. But something's wrong. Step through one line at a time. You need to change add one single command, but you can change more if you like. So this is going to be I'm going to go through, I'm going to say it's checking the right is nothing, and what we actually want to check is that below is not a hole. No, if below is a hole. If below is a hole, then we keep going to the right, otherwise we'll do that. There we go. Collation station. This place is a mess. Engineers left data all over the floor. Appreciate your style or art. Oh snap. Let's pick up all the data cubes and organise them in a nice line along the bottom. How can you know where data cubes are or where infinite holes are? Well, it says here, remember your if command will illuminate the world around you. Comments. Or draw pictures of cats. Right, so does not affect your program in any way, that makes it easier to read. Now, in an ideal world, your code is readable just by reading the code and you don't need comments to explain it. But we can't rename commands or anything in this, and we don't have variables, so comments actually serve more purpose, potentially. Right, so we're going to step down, and this is all going to be a great big loop. If the tile you're on is a data cube, then pick it up. Else, if the tile below you is a hole, then we want to end the program. So actually, I'm going to do that. I think that should do it. So they step down, and each time they're going, they pick up a cube if they're on one. Woo. Okay. Let's do that. Actually, no, this jump need. Okay, this if just needs to be outside then. And I forgot the drop. Of course I did. There we go. Now we're living dangerously. On the edge. Welcome to my job.
Congratulations. You're doing great.
I cannot believe how great you're doing.
As your employee morale officers,
We are here to offer occasional tips on how to keep your workers feeling delighted.
for example,
Come on up, Jeff.
We find that workers appreciate an occasional confirmation of a job well done,
You might say, congratulations, you're doing great.
followed by a gentle but firm pat on the rear.
That a boy Jeff.
When I was his age, I was a refrigerator.
Good work, everyone.
You know how many salads wilted inside me?
With enough teamwork and engineering, even a kitchen appliance can become a mid-level office manager.
We're not just building data solutions.
We're building a family.
There's something delicious about corporate business crap coming from robots because it is such a robotic thing. Meaningless drivel delivered with no heart or soul. Okay. A nice steady straight horizontal line. Are we going to drop them in a diagonal? Yeah. Optional size and speed challenges. You can always ask the boss for more information. They're often very difficult, so let's not stress out. Yeah, so size and speed challenges, which is number of lines of code and number of code line executions. So a longer program can have fewer executions if it uses conditionals and stuff to skip steps, whereas a shorter program might only do a set of things, but it might have to repeat stuff a lot in order to basically there's a trade-off. It's pretty much impossible to get both goals at the same time usually. Right, this is going to be quite straightforward actually. Start by stepping down and picking up. Then we are going to do a loop of stepping down, checking whether there is a tile up there, because you can check diagonally. If that equals a data cube, then drop, else step down. They can stop once they've dropped their cube. That should do it. Nice. What have we done? We were so worried about whether we could, we didn't stop to think whether we should. 5 or fewer commands, current user 7. Speed challenge, 5 seconds on average. Now the on average is interesting because you get differing inputs in some of the later levels, I presume. Certainly you got that in Human Resource Machine, where you don't have a one absolute solution that's guaranteed to be the best. So how can I do this with 5 commands? This is the size challenge. This is going to be... the pickup can go there. And I don't need the else, because they can keep walking once they've dropped it. But you see, this slows it down because it's having to do the false pickups. This is the trade-off. And there we go. So that's the size challenge, but it drastically slowed down the speed. So I can actually go back and do these now, if I want to. We're not going to do that now. And so we have the optional ones. Well, they're not completely optional. I think we still have to solve them to complete the game. But actually, let's do these in order. This is 11. I'm going to go back and do 10 first. Emergency escapades. Okay, there's a lot going on. We've got a loop spiral thingy here. Just received a fax. Wow. Impressive, stunning fanfare. Imminent structural failure. Same thing. One of the holes has a knife fluffy exit chute. Yeah, that one. If the cube you're on says 1 step up, 2 step right, 3 step down, 4 step left. Okay. So if it's 1, then step up. Else if it's 2, this is where in programming we'd use a select case statement, which is basically like a set of conditional ifs where you only pick one depending on what the input is. 2 is going to be right. Don't actually need the ifs because it'll never meet more than one condition at the same time. And also that needs to be that. If that equals 3, then we want to step down. Maybe I do need the else's because we also need a case where none of them are true, and I can't do that if they're all separate. Actually, no. No. Because I can use an or. So if it's 1, or... no, if it's 4, or if it's nothing. And then I forgot to loop it. I wonder if this is going to get either of the optimizations. Oh, yes. Yeah, that took a while. 204 seconds. 25 seconds. 25 seconds is going to be the other case where it's using the else's. And the only other two cases are that I can just go straight in the else, no longer need that. And is this going to do my 25? I don't think it is. No. So there's a really quick way of doing... Oh. What can I test? A worker. I think the way to do it is going to be to feed them through there. But... there'd be a lot of worker testing. Because this row's easy. But these two rows, I would test if they've got a worker above, then step up. But then these are going to run into each other. I'll come back to that another time then. Number 11. What do I have to do here? Order doesn't matter. Okay. So we're going to step down, pick up, and then we're going to have our loop. We're going to step down. We're going to say if none of them are next to the wall, so that makes it nice and easy. So if you are standing on nothing and to either side of you, it doesn't matter which, there is a data cube, then drop. Otherwise, no, that's it. They can keep walking. Nailed it. Oh, I can take one command out. Of course I can. Continue. Unzip. Oh, a sigh. Move the leftmost data cube up, next one down, up, down, yeah. So if you're next to, if there's a wall on your left, it's the first one. So if the one to the top left is a data cube, then we're going to step down and drop. Otherwise, if the one to the top, if the one to the bottom left is a data cube, then we want to step up and drop, and then we want to loop that. The first one has to go on its own, because that's the thing that starts the procedure, but then I think that'll do it. No. Very slow, but wow, and I can optimise the size a lot more. If it's a wall, or I can't put the pickup in the loop, otherwise I'll pick the cubes back up. I'm still one command over. Just take the else out, because it can't meet both conditions. Okay. Should we do one more? Injection sites 2? Okay, I think I know how to do this. They are all spaced out, hang on. 1 space, 2 space, 2 spaces, then that. Ooh, okay, that idea won't work then. Okay, this, I could do a pretty complex solution to this. It's going to start with stepping down. This is not going to be at all optimised. So we're going to step down and pick up. Then we're going to have a loop where they step down. They will check. Actually, first of all, if there is a worker to your left, then step right. And I want to loop that as long as there's a worker to the left. So let's just run that part. I'm just going to pull that out to its own thing for the moment. Okay. It's still not quite going to work, I don't think, but it's a start. So that spreads them out. The next thing I want to do is get them to go down and pick up their block, and then step down. If you are standing on nothing, and to the left of you is a data cube, or to the right of you is a data cube, then drop your cube. Otherwise, if you're standing on a data cube and to the left of you is nothing, then step left and drop. Otherwise, if you're standing on a data cube and to the right of you is nothing, step right and drop. Also, they need to do the step down and pick up first. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Again, why did that end up there? Oh. I wonder if just swapping these over would work. No, that guy's still over there. Is there a condition for if you're holding a data cube? No, there isn't, is there? Let's take a completely different approach. Again, this is going to be massively inefficient, but if I make them snake along each line, which is going to be most efficient, it's not going to really make a difference, is it? So if to the left of you is a wall, then step down. Okay, this is going to get gnarly. I'm going to make them go left until they hit the wall, then they're going to step down, and then they're going to go right until they hit the wall, and they're going to step down, and in each step, if they're on top of an empty one, they're going to put their block down. And there are 6 of them, there are 6 spaces there, so they will all just pile up at the end just fine, there won't be any obstruction. Okay, so we're going to start with stepping left. Once they reach the wall, they're going to step down. And they're going to step down until they are on top of a data cube. Once they're on a data cube, they're going to go into another loop. Oh good god. This is just going to get stupid. This is not an efficient program in the slightest. I may actually have to comment this. Never ever do this if you're actually a programmer. Never do this in professional programming. Step down, so if it's a cube, then... Oh, good god. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave this and come back to it. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like. Remember to leave a like. Share your favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay update what's going on. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. And I'll try and get these guys out of their infinite loop next time.